It's Flashcards Friday, and I'm your host, Gabrielle. Today's flashcard is a simple idea with sharp teeth. It is about a resource that can exist and still be unreachable. So instead of only asking, does help exist, I want to ask a better question. The question is, can people reach help through the real-world gates of access? But first, a quick word from my advertisers. Here's the model. 6 gates of access. If any one of these gates fail, the resource might as well not exist. These gates include awareness, eligibility, friction, capacity, continuity, and safety. So for awareness, do you know it exists? Do you trust it? For eligibility, can you qualify it without getting blocked by rules or paperwork? For friction, can you reach it with time, money, transport, language, and childcare? For capacity, is there space, staff, supplies, appointments, and seats? For continuity, can you stay connected long enough for it to work? And for safety, does seeking help increase risk, stigma, retaliation, or harm? Now, I'm going to layer this across 3 very different goals that women often pursue. It's the same gates, but different doorways. Let's talk about maternal health. So let's imagine a pregnant woman trying to get prenatal care. On paper, a clinic exists. In reality, gates start snapping shut, especially for marginalized communities. Awareness might fail if the clinic is known but not trusted. Eligibility might fail if paperwork is required that she cannot easily produce. Friction might be the real killer. Transportation, cost, childcare, time off, and long waits. And here's the brutal part. Maternal care is time sensitive. Missing one step can cascade into bigger risks later. So organizations that actually improve outcomes often do not just provide care. They help people pass through gates. Transportation help, patient navigators, community health workers, follow-up systems, and safe pathways. Now, let's shift the same model to a woman pursuing advanced education, like a university degree, a technical credential, or graduate school. Again, on paper, the resources exist. There are schools, programs, and scholarships. But let's watch how the gates change. Awareness can fail because the most powerful information is often informal. Who to ask, how to apply, which deadlines matter, and what a strong application looks like. If no one in your circle has done it, the map is missing. For eligibility, it can be denied due to prerequisites, standardized tests, transcripts, or application fees. Sometimes it is not, you are not capable. Instead, it is, you cannot clear the administrative obstacle course. And believe me, when it comes to graduate school, there are a lot of administrative obstacles. Friction shows up as time and energy. Studying while working, commuting, caring for family, navigating a system that assumes a student has spare time, spare money, and quiet time. Now, capacity. Capacity is kind of obvious. Competitive admissions, limited seats, limited funding, and limited advisors. Continuity becomes the hidden gate. Continuity can be seen through retention. It means finishing grad school. Continuity is staying enrolled when life hits, when funding runs out, when childcare collapses, when a family emergency happens, when imposter feelings flare up because the environment is unwelcoming. Safety can even be compromised here. Safety centers on making individuals feel safe and protected from harassment, retaliation, discrimination, social stigma, or threats when education conflicts with local norms. So, what fixes work? Often the fixes are not glamorous. They are structural, and these include mentorship, bridge programs, childcare support, cohort models, financial stability, and advising that prevents minor setbacks from becoming dropouts. Now, let's take the gates into entrepreneurship because so many women want to start a business. Resources may exist, including microloans, training programs, legal services, and banking, but the gates can still be ruthless. Awareness can fail if programs are not visible in the community or if past experiences have created distrust. As a result, many people don't apply because they assume the help is not meant for them. Eligibility can fail due to requirements such as collateral, documentation, credit history, business registration steps, or even a formal address. Friction is enormous in this arena because it includes time for training, transport to offices, internet access for forms, language barriers, paying fees up front before revenue exists, and the hidden tax of paperwork. Capacity can fail when loan programs have tiny pools, training is oversubscribed, or legal clinics have long wait lists. Continuity is where businesses either stabilize or collapse because getting a loan once is not enough, and people often need ongoing cash flow, repeat customers, mentorship, and resilience when something breaks. Safety, that can also be intensely real because women face harassment, coercion, theft risk, domestic conflict over income control, or community backlash. And the fixes that work best often come from reducing friction and increasing continuity through simplified application processes, mobile support, local intermediaries, flexible repayment, mentorship networks, and safe community-based spaces. Let's talk about legal help for workplace discrimination. This is all too real for so many women. On paper, resources may exist, including labor laws, HR policies, government agencies, legal aid clinics, and attorneys. But the gates show up fast. Awareness can fail if a person does not know their rights or does not know which agency or process applies. Eligibility can fail if legal aid has income thresholds, accepts only narrow case types, or requires long intake processes. Friction can be brutal because it often includes documentation, strict timelines, forms, phone calls during work hours, and the emotional labor of retelling the story repeatedly. Capacity can fail when clinics have wait lists, attorneys are overloaded, and agencies move slowly. Continuity matters because cases take time and people's lives and finances can change while the case is unfolding. Safety is often the silent gate because retaliation, blacklisting, harassment, immigration fears, or loss of income can become part of the price of pursuing justice. The fixes that work often look like gate openers, including confidential intake, clear step-by-step pathways, help gathering documentation, support navigating agencies, and strong protection against retaliation. Because having rights is not the same as being able to use them. So I want to give you a diagnostic tool and then hand you the keys. Ask yourself these two questions. Which gate is failing and what can I do about each one? For the awareness gate, if you don't know the resource exists or don't trust it, start by asking one person who's been through it. A community health worker, a peer mentor, a librarian. Lived experience cuts through noise faster than any website. For the eligibility gate, if paperwork, prerequisites, or documentation are blocking you, don't assume that you don't qualify. Call and ask directly. Many programs have exceptions, waivers, or alternative pathways that are never advertised. For the friction gate, if time, cost, transportation, or language is the wall, look specifically for navigator programs, community intermediaries, or organizations that bring the service to you. The best programs reduce friction rather than demanding you absorb it. For the capacity gate, if there is a wait list or limited seats, get on it anyway and keep looking in parallel. Ask to be notified of cancellations. Ask what a comparable resource is. Capacity problems are real, but they are often not the total dead ends. For the continuity gate, if you've started but are struggling to stay connected, find one person or one system that can check in on you. A mentor, a cohort, an accountability partner, a friend. Continuity rarely sustains itself. It needs a tether. And I even say a friend, even if they have no experience or knowledge. Sometimes when you have an extra brain to count on, you can come up with some awesome ideas for insurmountable problems. For the safety gate, if seeking help puts you at risk, that gate deserves the most care. Look for confidential intake options, anonymous hotlines, and community-based organizations that prioritize your protection before your paperwork. Finally, remember these 3 takeaways. 1, existence is not access. A service can be real and still be unreachable. 2, name the gate. When you hit a wall, stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" and start asking, "Which gate is this?" And 3, every gate has a workaround. It really does. It may take help to find it, but the block is rarely the end of the road. Access is not charity or luck. It is design. And when the design fails you, knowing which gate is failing gives you real leverage to push back. Awareness, eligibility, friction, capacity, continuity, and safety. Name it, target it, and open it. Thank you for listening to Flashcards Fridays, and until next time, carpe diem.